What's between like? Good morning.
On your program because of the picture.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're not vegetarian?
No, actually, indirectly, Joe and I, we are with it. We one of those pumpkin buying relatives.
I'm a Jerome. So
So
one is a Jerome related
related to Andre
and
Jerome.
let's say an olive Jerome related.
Well, good morning to you, Grenada, Carrico, Petey Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, to you, wherever you boy. It's your boy JC locking on with you, and guess where I'm at today? I am in the heart of Chug, inside of Foodland, in what we, as you traditionally know, the Market Square. Good morning to you, and welcome to another segment of the Caravan. We got a really special one in store for you today, and believe me, this one is going to rock you. I'm not sure if you're aware that 100 is always a milestone for whether or not it's in age, it is in sports, and when it comes to a business like George of Huggins, 2020, it is their milestone. It's the 100 years anniversary of being in business. And certainly, notwithstanding the fact that COVID has literally changed the business landscape, the folks at Huggins, George of Huggins, they're ensuring that they keep you, the customers, intact. So, as part of that celebration, today we are doing a special one for you as we get into the holidays. It's 21 days and counting, and believe me, we're hitting Christmas in fine style. We're on a countdown to the 100 customer. And here's what: when we get to that tally, so we started from one point to the next, and the race is on now to the next 100 customer. Here's what's special: that customer, they have no idea what is in store for them, right? But when we get to that point, we stop, we say, yo, congratulations. They're like, really, seriously? And then we say, here's what. They get to that point, and then we put them on a shopping spree, a 1 minute shopping spree, where they are allowed, whatever gets into their trolley, within that minute, they get to go home with it. But you don't have to take my word for it. We have with me here the Najuma Patrick Francis, and there's a lot of names. And look, I'm even confusing it. I have Najuma with me. Oh, look at me confusing it. Nash, I know you are excited, and for the folks at Huggins, the pulse is on for what's going to happen within the next few minutes.
Definitely, Joseph, and good morning to all the listeners and viewers. We're very excited to be here at this juncture. We know 2020 has been definitely challenging for a number of persons not sure, how the Christmas would shape up for them. And so we just want to have some fun in the supermarkets. We have specials, and so Mr. Mitchell will speak to. But in terms of our 100-year anniversary, we had big plans, great plans, and COVID, decided, well, these plans not going to happen.
Right.
Nonetheless, we still thought, let's try and do something before the year ends. And so this is one of the initiatives that we're going to do. We thought between a particular point in the day, we'll select the 100th shopper in commemoration of the 100 years of Huggins, and that person will get a 1 minute to splurge. Right, Joseph? If it's you, I know you're
No,
going
well,
right back.
I start get crazy. Miss, excuse me, my dear lady. Hello. Give me a trolley, folks. Let me show you how excited this thing can get. I mean, it could just be this nice lady here, senior citizen, or it could be this young guy that's over there. You have no idea. Now, Mr. Junior, get me a trolley. I want to show people literally what's the kind of madness we're about to anticipate inside of here, folks. So the countdown is on. Can we get it up? Where are we on the match towards 100? We're at number.
We're at about 40. I'm averaging now because the last count I had was about 20. And you see the store is bustling. We have people moving in and out. So I'm assuming we're about 40 right now. We're going to come back and give you a more definite countdown. But let's engage Mr. Mitchell first, and we'll take it from there. Yeah?
Mr. Mitchell, I understand you are the man that's in charge of making sure there's a smooth operations around the Foodland Market Square. I can see a whole lot of things. The shelves is nicely stocked. But talk to me. What's happening? Are we ready? Are you ready for the holiday seasons here at Foodland at the Market Square?
Well, it's something I always said. When our customers sleeping, I am planning. So they never catch me off guard at no time.
But depending on who you tell that the songs otherwise, I would probably tell what's the first thing that went through my mind. But I will leave that alone.
So yes, let me say pleasant morning to all our loyal customers and those of you who haven't been shopping with us. We want to say welcome, and good morning. I tell you, it's all excitement at Foodland. the family's favorite food store, where we say we cater for the less fortunate. Although we cater for every class, but we put special emphasis on the poor and needy at Foodland. So I want to say thank you so much to all those who have been supporting us over the years. We know without you supporting us, there can be no Foodland. And this is what I always tell my staff. They are our watchmen. They are the men who say, look, I'm not satisfied. Any of my customers go outside and they are not satisfied, I cannot sleep well.
So here's why. So why we at it? So we want to give people a really practical explanation as to when you say you cater for the economy of people's pocket. We just going to make a move here, because you notice that you have Mike here, as we can see, and our viewers. So we have Idaho potatoes, and let's talk to us. I'm seeing that the prices have been significantly reduced.
Yes. The Idaho potato, we call it the bacon potato. It was $2.95. We're now going at $2.40. It's a potato that most Grenadians appreciate, and we said, okay, let's do something for them today.
And let me make sure that people understand. Which bags are you referring to? This?
That is Idaho, and this also is Idaho.
Right. So which one is this is one that...
What we do, as I said, we cater for everybody.
Right.
So this, we have it in 5 and 10 pound. I say, no, let's make it a little cheaper. So this is the reason why you see we break it down. This could be $4.35. What I'm saying, for a packet, where this might be, this one is $21.95. I say, let's make it more affordable for all our loyal customers.
And I've noticed that besides the Idaho potatoes, when it comes to local vegetables,
Yes.
there's no shortage of that.
No shortage at all. As I said, we always cater for our Grenadian customers. Anytime you walk out and you're not satisfied, I feel.
So we next to the vegetable stand, as we can see, just name it. It is here. And I've noticed that you have them all literally assorted.
Yes.
In terms of the
as you know, yes. Right now, you know that our Grenadian population hypertensive, and we say, let's bring the vegetable, and we always cater. As I said, they come in bulky like this, but what we do, we break it down and we give you a variety, right? So then when you come, instead of paying $7.95 for one packet, we break it down, we give you a variety of all the different colors, right? So that you can, instead of going to buy, individually, we say let's bring everything collectively and let our customers, enjoy it.
And again, all of this is part of the mantra that is put on by, and it's part of your corporate, the mantra of the Huggins, that is, and Foodland in particular, to ensure that you cater for the pockets of all strata of from society. We 21 days and counting into the holidays, Mr. Julian, and it would be remiss of either me or you if we don't have a special conversation. I guess let's assume where that conversation is actually going to shift to.
Well, I tell you, around this time we're talking about sultan, we're talking about the turkey. There are a variety of things, and I tell you, I am ready. Our sultan is the cheapest in the island. No bragging about it. I can tell you, check any supermarket. Foodland has the best.
Well, you've heard it from the man. He says that Foodland, their saltum is the cheapest. I'm not sure if he can say his own is the most salty or less salty, because he hasn't cooked one for me as yet. But I'm assuming sooner rather than later, he is actually going to do that. Now, as you say, you put your money where your mouth is. We get into my favorite little section on the rack. Let's stop the load for now and head straight to what's happening for the holidays when it comes to Saltham.
Oh, the sultan. And I tell you, I want to put my money where my mouth is. I break it down in small bits. Kelvin, can you get me a packet of the small one that we cut up? Let me show our customers where we are at the moment.
So you actually have them sliced as well?
We have it cut in two, and we have small packets on there. If you can buy, you see, I'm saying this not to mama guy or anything. When I speak facts. Right? So you can afford to buy a whole one. I cut it in two for you. Okay. And I'm still going further than that. I bring it small like this for you. You feel sandwich? I cut it up for you.
So folks, we
talk at Foodland, we know what we're talking about. We know who we're catering for. So just remember, Foodland is the family's favorite food store.
And I can appreciate that, because a lot of times you hear persons made the comment, while it is Christmas, I may have a small family, and economically, I may not be able to afford a complete ham. But at least because it's Christmas, you want to appreciate the virtue of tasting something sweet in your mouth. So at Foodland, you've cooked it,
I cooked
you've sliced it,
sliced
you've wrapped it,
I wrapped it.
and you're ready. You're ready to sell
to
it.
serve it. Ready to serve it.
And outside of that, for persons who maybe they're looking at their budget and they're thinking, I can't afford one of these,
The leg ham.
the leg ham.
Yeah.
You still decide, you know what?
I'll cut it.
I will cut it.
So I cut it in two. And it's only at Foodland you're getting this kind of service. Hence the reason why I always tell our shopping customers, if you doesn't come to Foodland supermarket, you really ain't experienced anything yet. If you want to experience the feelings of Christmas, you must come to Foodland, the family's favorite food store.
Indeed, is it your family favorite food store? Remind you folks, the man has put his mouth where his money where his mouth is. Well, he probably put his mouth anywhere. But literally, he's
Just to name a few.
right.
And I have an announcement to make. Come
The
18th
18th,
of December.
Right.
We are closing at 1 a.m. in the morning.
and that's that every day going
No,
forward.
it's only that day.
Oh, just on the 18th. Okay.
We are going until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Fellas, that's what you call full blast, full throttle, no holding back at all. You've heard it from the man, Mr. Julian. Again, just to put this in perspective, we waited on the big moment when we're going to get the announcement as to, well, it is they say the wheels of time. It churns quite slowly. It's churning a little bit too slow today. Anyway, but let us talk about the hours as it is right now.
Yes, right now, well, the supermarket opens at 7:30 and we close at 7 o'clock. But as we lead up to Christmas, we'll be opening, we'll be going on till 8 o'clock, and as we come closer, we will be going on to 10 o'clock. And as we go closer, 2 days before, we are going to 11:45. But remember, on the 18th, it's a date you have with us. On the 18th, Foodland gone crazy.
Folks, whether you're single, you're unemployed, you're looking, you ain't looking, you're searching, you're hoping to find, or you're just assuming you really need to spend your time in a quality environment where you can get the products that you need. Keep in mind, the 18th of December, Foodland will be going up until 1 in the morning. And believe me, it would only be the 18th. It's not even close yet to when they get into the magical side of things. But that's a little secret. We don't really go. We don't want to give away too much already. But certainly we know at Foodland, there's always something that is exciting. Again, remind you there is a discount on the pumpkin. You said the pumpkin, it was.
Yeah, now 150
It was 150. The color apple going.
$1.
That's what they call marble price, literally. I mean, years ago, you have $1, you can literally go buy marbles with that. That's what you call $1 for an apple inside of Foodland. I'm not really quite sure where else you are going to get that. As you can look around, you're noticing that it's quite a bustle. I mean, but how has it been in terms of the customers? I mean, I'm assuming, notwithstanding the challenge of COVID, you're seeing business, the people, there's been a positive response?
Well, I can tell you this. I've been working here for 31 years. And the saddest part I see, what my customers would have experienced is during Hurricane Ivan, when we had to close our doors for a couple of weeks because building got damaged, and every day people is crying, Mr. Mitchell, when are you opening? When are you opening? Foodland is really every home in Grenada. And when I tell you Foodland, I mean it's the family's favorite food store. Without Foodland, there's no supermarket in Grenada.
Well, this is almost like a political speech that he has made. Without Foodland, they said there's no other supermarket on the island. It's not my word. You've heard it from him. We continue to count it down. We continue to milk the clock to see when and how do we get that lucky customer when we get to number 100. I'm seeing, of course, Najuma's here with me, and she's actually giving me a signal.
Joseph,
You've brought me good news.
What I want to say to you, just to highlight, as of Monday the 30th of November, if you realize all the Foodland staff, we have transformed them from the orange and they're now into the corporate Huggins blue, right? So our thrust moving forward for Huggins, we have a new logo, a revised version of the logo. If you realize there's a circle around the building blocks now, and that's to show the building blocks, show the growth, the strength, and the diversity of our companies. So what we're moving towards, everyone coming together in one color. So across all the Huggins locations, you will see from now on, everybody will be in blue. So Farm and Garden no longer green, they'll be blue, right? And we have a lovely new Huggins Foodland logo. We have a new lovely Huggins Farm and Garden logo. So we're moving towards that kind of unity in terms of the company and building our continue with our diversity and strength across the company.
And certainly after 100 years, Mr. Julian has been here for 32. My dear lady, how long have you been with the company?
19 years.
19 years. I'm getting a countdown. My apologies, sir. You do go ahead. You go ahead, sir. We're 23 to go and counting. Let's see how fast we can do this. Here's what's going to happen. So we're moving forward, and this as part of the 100th anniversary of Huggins. We select times and where we're going to get the countdown to the 100th customer. When we get to that point, that customer would be identified. And as you can see from where I'm standing, if you're not too, for those of you that's acquainted with Foodland, and that's the one at the Market Square. So this is the cashier area to the front, right? Well, there's no back entrance now as it is. Everybody, since COVID, because of COVID protocol. So this will be the front, the cashier located to the front section, and then traditionally there's one located at the back. So what is it that's happening now is that we're monitoring both of those cashing stations. And of course, once we get to customer 100, they grab a trolley, no gimmicks, no schemes about it, and they have 1 minute to. I wonder if we let me ask what's your name. Could you let me we're gonna get Najuma actually. Yeah, she's gonna be the lab rat. She's gonna be the folks. I know who want to count me, who want to count and show me literally. So folks, I don't know because they don't know, and the question is, how do you decide what to take? Where do you start? I'm assuming the trick is if you a Foodland customer to know where the items are in the supermarket. Now, I think I'm fairly well acquainted with Foodland supermarket. But if you ask me right now, I only go in one direction. I don't want to make anybody too wise. So if I was a winner, Mikey, I would start here. I started with at least I have a drink covered. And I am going all over the place, honestly. But it is going to be exciting. Reminding you at Foodland, and remember the Huggins brand as it is, celebrating 100 years of operation. Literally, that's how it has been. And there continuing, of course, to be a lot of excitement around it. You're hearing that there is the unifying in terms of the uniforms of the staff at Foodland. Traditionally, they were traditionally the orange and the brown. Now, as part of that of that growth, that expansion, that solidifying of the Huggins brand. Literally, they've been a tweaking of the brand, and literally everybody's now going to be represented in the corporate colors. She's making her way back to me because I know you've been tasked with the responsibility, Najuma, of maintaining you literally what we call the face, the voice, the public persona of Huggins. We talked about the rebranding efforts. We talked about the 100th anniversary, the growth and the expanse. Just put it in perspective for me, the impact of COVID, but yet you guys are still here.
Definitely, Joseph. We saw during COVID what COVID brought, a lot of uncertainty and anxiety. Nonetheless, our staff came out, our management team worked tirelessly to ensure at the end of the day our customers, and that's internal and external, because we were facing the external customers, but as well we were ensuring that our internal customers, our staff, were taken care of and their families, because those times it's in our school, children out of school, you're not sure what's happening. So, it was a challenging time. Nonetheless, we thank God that during those periods, we did make it through, we pulled through, and here we are for this Christmas season, and we're still able to offer our customers something special. We're not at Lagoon Road today, but I still want to say, those of you who are looking out for Magical Night, it's going to be happening. It's going to be on December 23rd. But we want you as well to take advantage of what's coming up first on the 18th of December, Market Square. So on the 18th, Joseph, we open at 7:30 a.m. Usually, we will close at 9 p.m. We're not closing. We go in, we continue until 1 o'clock, the 19th, the morning of the 19th. So if you feel you want to come down 11 o'clock to Market Square, we'll be here. you have an opportunity to win. And you know, with Foodland, this is something. You're guaranteed to win something, and it's something good, something that's going to be of value for you and your family. So it's going to be an exciting time on the 18th here at Market Square. I'm now told that we're down to 12, Joseph. We're getting closer, and we're not sure if it's going to be
Folks,
front.
we are getting closer to that magical number. Thank you, Mr. Brown. You've earned your salary for the month of December. Not sure if you normally do anything else around there anyway. But either way, we're down to 12, guys. Literally, the countdown is on. As to whom that lucky customer is going to be, only time is going to tell. Again, I know you're probably home and you're probably thinking, if I were here, what is the strategy that I'm going to employ? Well, it is 1 minute. It doesn't allow you time to think and ponder and what, but it will take into question, Najuma, your knowledge of the layout of the supermarket, the products, and exactly where they are. If it was you thinking about it, what would be your strategy now? What would be your strategy? We are getting it that it is 10. So within the next few moments, we are going to find out who that lucky customer is, right? We're going to find out who that lucky customer is.
Joseph,
What's going through your mind?
I mean, as much as I'd want for myself, but I'll think about those. Maybe, somebody who doesn't have. So I'm not going to pick up for myself.
So you're going to think about me then?
No, no.
But what's wrong? You said somebody that doesn't have. I mean, all of a sudden, I'm disqualified from the
All
equation.
of a sudden you're disqualified, So I'm going to think of, maybe I'll pick up a few cans of something for somebody. The ham mightn't allow me to cash, to shop for a lot of things.
Right.
So I'm going to pick up a ham, I'll probably cook it and share.
Why are we saying that, Najuma? I'm just making my observation that, within any organization, motivation is key to performance. And we can see, Mikey, along this wall here, I mean, that Foodland, they do a really great job to highlight their employees. 5. Mikey, we hear it is 5. 4. So the countdown, it is on, folks. It is happening now or never. We're not sure which direction is going to come from. Remember, the race is to that 100 customer, and that lucky client is literally that customer is going to get an opportunity to go on a 1 minute shopping spree inside of the Foodland supermarket. Whatever goes into the basket once they're told to start shopping, it belongs to them. Let's see. We're getting signals from all different directions, front, back, sideways. I don't know, but I want to see. Folks, you're probably thinking, and I'm probably thinking, what are they going to do? We're going to get the exact number in just a bit. The system is going to refresh, and then they are going to tell us exactly who that client is and how lucky they are going to be. We see the team, they're moving from back, forward, front. So where is the customer? We understand that the customer is at the back, folks. We are moving with the team. And here we are, the customer is back. And folks, in case you wonder, we're doing this literally. We are live. We're doing this live, and we're about to identify the customer. He's probably still in shock. So we have Najuma, the corporate officer. She's there literally updating him now on exactly what is it he has to do now. Now I'm telling you, this is what is unique about it, that this is something that's open for everybody. Yeah, and he's literally hold on. Folks, he's getting a little bit excited next to this. So
And you have an opportunity to pick up, but you have to keep within the $300 limit for that 1 minute.
yeah.
So think about it. Don't get too excited. You're going to take off your bag, so you'll be a little bit more free. No, because you have to move around the supermarket with people. 1 minute. 1 minute for you to shop.
So folks, here's what it's going to be. He gets a trolley, and he has to stick within the $300 limit. Whatever goes into that trolley belongs to him. And as you can see, folks, it doesn't matter who you are. You can qualify for this. Let me just ask you, sir. I realize that you're still totally speechless.
Yes, I am.
So what are you thinking while you wait? That you thinking that you probably need in that trolley for the holidays?
I really don't know, but I'll see what.
Yeah.
I'll see what.
I tell you, it's not just beginning to look like Christmas, going to feel like Christmas. Why couldn't it have been me? Believe me, folks, get the gentleman a trolley. You see, Grenada, this is what we mean. It could be you. It literally could be you. And so, folks, as you can see, so he's been given a trolley, And this could be any client, any customer. It could be you. You're looking, of course, we see a lot of the staff there here. And you keep wondering, how much could it be? How much could it be? So, he's putting aside his, so let's go. Right. And I can only imagine the thoughts that is going through his head. How do I determine where do I start and how do I do this? Folks, it could be you, it could be any other customer. And reminding you, this is, of course, there is another draw on this afternoon, and there's another one next week. He's living through the moment right about now. All it takes, you say start, he has to remain within the $300 shopping limit. Yeah, he stays within the $300 shopping limit. And whatever he puts in the basket for 1 minute. So we're going to get the clock. Mike, should we going to get the clock? Then Juma's going to show us the starting of the clock. And reminding you folks, he has to stay within the $300 limit. And whatever he picks up, gets into the basket, belongs to him. It's his JP Huggins, Foodland's way of saying happy holidays in advance. Well, I guess that's where the shopping skills it comes in. Think about what you're going to get and run and you pick up. We're starting the clock right about now. Yeah, and we're going to start it. And he is going to get his cue. Okay, the race is on. Let's see. 1 minute. What does he want? Okay, he doesn't seem to be in much of a rush. He seems, of course, he's employing a different strategy. Anything you want in the supermarket, move with your trolley, whatever you want. He doesn't seem to be in much of a hurry. Let me look at the clock. Let me keep our eyes on the clock. It is 20 seconds gone, Grenada. 20 seconds is gone. And while he probably isn't a ham lover, you probably thinking if it was me, what was I going to do? Go ahead, fully to get trolley. Keep going. Keep going. You got 30 seconds more. 30 seconds more. 30 seconds of counting. There's meat, hams, whatever you want. Go. 30 seconds. Take anything you want. He doesn't see much of. Okay. Folks, is whatever you decide. We're on to 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Meat, ham, pork. Put me in the trolley. Anything you want. 58, 2 minutes. That's it, folks. It is one minute. Well, my dear sir. Now we're going to validate. Now, as we said to you, you cannot go beyond $300. You can't go beyond $300. I'm assuming one of the wonderful folks from Huggins, they're going to come to verify that he stuck to the $300 threshold. But, folks, it is that simple. So he has to go around. So you have to take it to the cashier. They're going to tally it. Folks, it could be that simple. It could be you. But I'm hoping that Huggins could have a race for GBN employees. There was CB do action in 1 minute, backflip and all kind of thing. They're making a joke with the wrong person. No. You're too close to the family. You're too close to the GBN family. Folks, here we are. And the cashier is just going to tally him. He has to remain within the limit. It is simple. It is really and truly that simple, folks. It is really and truly that simple as it can be. And there he's unloading his goodies. And it's interesting that he came in not anticipating anything. And then he got the news, literally, that you have won. Okay? So remind you folks, you too can be part of this exciting venture. We're looking at the cashier. She's doing the tally. It would be interesting, though, if I could get Najuma. Let me just ask Najuma. Najuma, let me ask you, but that I'm not sure if that's... Okay, right. So he has to stay within the $300 threshold. You will get it literally as it is. And we say congratulations again to you, sir. But next time I suggest, let me push that trolley for you. But you see, backflip, cartwheel. You making joke. Listen, if I was me, I know they're going to be stuck on hams this evening. I was, but listen, this is how simple it can be, and it's all part of Huggins' way, Foodland way of giving back to you, the customers. 2020 has been a difficult year, no doubt. It's been a trying year. COVID, indie persons would have lost their jobs. And what I particularly like about this, Nash, is that it's an opportunity for individuals at any level, any strata of the economic scale. You get an opportunity. So, Mikey, so let's see, it's official. He's 286.11, which we say congratulations. You stayed within the $300 threshold, and within 1 minute, all of these and those. Can I get your address, sir? Because I need to know where you're eating for the holidays. Folks, we say congratulations to him.
Melville Street, St. George.
He lives on Melville Street, St. George. Boy, somebody give me a free turkey for me now. Anybody? But anyway, congratulations. Nash, it is that simple. We've got our first winner.
To win at Huggins Foodland. Joseph, just to let your viewers know, another one will be happening this afternoon. I can't tell you what time because it's instant win. So make sure you're in the store later on this afternoon. Yeah? Congratulations to you, sir. All right.
Well, congratulations to you, folks. It's your boy JC. The Caravan continues. All I pray, sometime, anytime. It could be anyone. Hold on, Mikey. Mikey, we have fireworks too. Wait, okay, let's pop it. Okay. Well, you see, Christmas, happy holidays to you. Folks, peace and love. It is that simple. Reminding you, the place to shop for the holidays is inside of Foodland. I'm reminding you to come up on the 18th. They are going full throttle until 1 in the morning. JC loves you. I leave you for now, but the Caravan continues. I'll be with you back live on TV in just a bit. Peace out. JC loves you.